Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get channeled messages from your special person to you. So whether it is your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, what would they say to you from their higher self? And what is it that they truly want you to know? So if you are new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is so wonderful to have you here. Make sure you do join this incredible family because it can be quite lonely sometimes on this journey, right? You may be in a place of struggle with your person. You might be in separation with little to no contact. It's easy to feel like nobody understands what you're going through, but here at Live Tarot, our family knows, and we are very, very supportive. So make sure you hit that subscribe, get active in the comments, and you will see exactly how much love and support you get. So today I have actually 4 piles for you to choose from. You can choose number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4, or you can choose all of them and take the messages that resonate for you. Make sure that you are gentle with yourself. This is a general reading. Not everything may apply to you. But if you want to get to a place where you have the exact answers and clarity that you want, then I highly suggest that you have a private reading with me. The live reading experience is where you and I get together on a conference call. I get to see your beautiful face, and Spirit will answer all of your questions right there in real time. I am one of the few tarot professionals who offer this, and it is because I just simply love it. I simply love connecting with you. So if you're at that point where you're heartbroken, emotionally exhausted, and you just need answers so you can make decisions for your life that are amazing for you, then you can go to livetarot.com/readings and learn more. So without further ado, let's get right into your choices. So each of these images, if you would like to take a deep breath and meditate on each and see which you feel most intuitively guided to. So this is for group number 1. This is group number 2. Group number 3. And group number 4. So go ahead and make your selection. We will get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this image. Let's see, what are your person's channeled messages from them to you? What do they want you to know, group 1? So we have the King of Swords. We have the 3 of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. So your person wants you to know that you are constantly on their mind, and that they don't want to admit this to themselves, or maybe even to you or to anybody. They are thinking about you. They feel like, and I do feel that there is some sort of a lack of communication that may be going on right now between the two of you. There seems to be maybe an energy of a heartbreak, a struggle, an emotional upheaval, emotionally charged, a lot of disappointment, a lot of like, I feel like I have been stabbed in the heart. I feel like this person is definitely crying when they're alone. Okay, they have tears in their heart, in their soul. They are somebody who to the outside world may appear like they are very organized, they're very practical, they're very logical, but that exterior really does hide a very gentle and sensitive heart. Okay, so this is why I see we have this rose, this beautiful image of a rose. They have a very romantic heart. And so they have to keep that heart protected. They want you to know that they are very sentimental inside. They're actually a very emotional being inside. And that is why, because they can get their heart hurt or broken very easily, and it affects them very deeply. If you see these tears, it's almost like blood, okay? It's like blood tears. So it's like they have to protect how sensitive they are. They have to protect this romantic heart that they have. And so what they do is they try to keep up a very different mask or face to the world, but they never fully show that mask. Like, look at this figure right here. This King of Swords energy is definitely, if you look at the whole figure, they look, very honorable, very elegant, very sophisticated, very you can tell they have a sense of self-confidence. They may be somebody who is successful in what they do. They have a lot of people respect them, people look up to them. But look at this bird right here. It's interesting. It is covering part of the face as well as it is part of the eye, right, of this person. So this is why I feel like they have one eye towards the world, and this other eye is another way that they look at the world. And I feel like with the bird, it really does represent that they're quick to fly away. Okay, this person is quick to step back and fly away. And the reason for that, and the reason why they may always kind of be looking towards flying away or freedom, is because that's the only way they know how to deal with heartbreak. So if they feel hurt, if they feel like somebody has said or done something that really hurts their heart, they always have one eye towards freedom. Their answer to protect themselves is to run or to withdraw, okay? And that's what may have happened at this time. This person wants you to know that they withdrew, they may have withdrawn from you, or at least they might be silent for the time being because something happened between the two of you, or some words were said or actions were done between both of you. I mean, it could be on both sides. There could be a fight, it could be a disagreement, it could be you guys don't see eye to eye, and that's natural and it's normal, and there's no blame here on any of you. But if they have run or withdrawn or are in silence right now, it's because this is who they are. This is their coping mechanism. This is what they do. But I feel like they also want you to know, group one, is that they will come around, okay? They will come around when they deal with it, and they do want this life with you, Ace of Pentacles. They want to plant this beautiful, this beautiful flower with you. They want it to bloom. They still are holding on to their dreams of having and creating a life with you, okay? So this may be a temporary thing. See, dragon, beware of self-delusion, okay? So they also want you to know that part of, the reason why, and I feel like with this dragon's energy, maybe this person has lashed out at you. Maybe when something happened, something triggered that sensitive heart, they may have breathed fire, right? Like their response may have been quite difficult. They may have gotten angry. They may have been impatient. They may have been triggered and emotional and lashed out. So I feel like they also want you to know that this is what kind of the things that they deal with underneath the surface emotionally, right? And that sometimes they are a little bit self-delusional because they try to keep up the mask of this person who is very controlled. you know, who is not at all this kind of person. So I feel like they want you maybe to understand that, okay, you know, my partner, the person I love, the person I want that Ace of Pentacles with, probably has to understand that about me, that, you know, there's a part of me that is very, very emotional, that is very easily, you know, angered or easily upset. And so part of the ways I am a little bit delusional with myself, and, you know, sometimes we all lie to ourselves about certain aspects of our personality, is that I like to show that I'm in control. But in reality, it's a defense for the fact that I am very, very turbulent inside. See, we're getting storm fields. So I feel like this person also wants you to know that there's a lot of storminess underneath the surface. Okay, there's a lot of stuff within their soul that maybe they still need to heal or work out, and that it may seem like you're in a storm field when you're around them and when they're unhappy. So it's like when things are going really well, there's a lot of highs with this person, but when they are triggered, when those emotions, when that very sensitive heart is hurt in some way, they can become a field of storms. Like their whole energy, their whole personality can become quite stormy. Okay, so they also want you to know that they understand that maybe you guys have been going round and round in this issue. Maybe this is not the first time that this has happened. They know that it tends to be a repetitive thing. See, but they feel like now is the time, like there's a timing around this. It's time for them to stop going in circles with you. Because you may feel like this person is very repetitive in this pattern. You may feel, group one, that, you know, why are we going around in circles? They know what the issue is, yet they don't do anything about it. And it keeps causing problems between us. So I think your person also wants you to know that they understand that this is a really difficult issue that they have, and they know that it feels like it's going around in circles, and they're hoping that this healing is coming. There's a divine timing to this, like they are working on it, and they know that it may take time for them to heal and, you know, try to be a little bit more conscious about these patterns and to start healing them through either therapy or counseling or whatever they need in order to stop being repetitive in this kind of behavior. I think they want you to know that they're willing to put in the work, but it may take some time. Okay, so let's get some of these messages into actual words. Okay, what are their actual words? What would they say to you? And while I'm shuffling these cards, can you please go ahead and hit that subscribe button? It would help me and this channel so much. It's really so easy. It's free to you, and I really appreciate your support. You are my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. Okay, so take these as they resonate for your journey and your situation. This is their channeled messages specifically to you. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. What else? Let's get 2 more channeled messages here from them to you. It's my secret. I want you so badly, but I'm not free to be with you. I'm loving you from a distance. Okay, well, there's a special message right there for those of you who are in some sort of a third-party situation. And this may also indicate that energy that your person, you know, outside is a certain way, like they have to fulfill a certain role to the world, but inside they're dying in that. Either they're in a very miserable relationship, miserable marriage, but they have to keep up appearances to the world, but inside it's just killing them, and they're wanting and dreaming about this Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning with you. You are my best friend and I hurt you. I didn't know what I was doing. Can you ever forgive me? So yeah, I feel like that's definitely an apology if this person has run, if they've been triggered, right? So that also makes sense. And look how we've gotten best friend here twice. So I feel like for many of you, this person, you guys may have started as just really great friends. You might have been so close. You both cherish this friendship a lot. Okay. So let's see what else. What else do they want you to know? Yeah. So they definitely deal with a lot of fear. Okay, so part of the reason why they may be a little bit self-deceptive here, like they have this kind of persona that they show to the world about being strong and in control versus how they really feel inside with that sensitivity, it really does go back to their fear of being hurt. So this person, maybe this is something they've been carrying from their childhood. They have a tremendous fear of abandonment or being hurt or being heartbroken and not being loved. Okay, there's an insecurity there. Okay, so they're really afraid of this separation. They don't want this separation. It is making them feel even more alone, scared, and fearful. Okay, so this is why I'm saying this person wants you to know that they are very afraid that they may have lost you completely. Okay, they're very afraid of losing you forever. They don't want to lose you. And that goes also for all of you who are in third-party situations. Yeah. So they also want you to know that they're very much aware of their behavior. They are very much awakened to how much they love you and how much they want this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning with you. They're definitely realizing the mistakes that they themselves have made. And like I said before, they want you to know that they are working on themselves. They're working on this situation, but there may be a certain timing to it. It may take a certain amount of time. Okay. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can go to livetarot.com/readings. You can order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. These are great problem solvers for when you need urgent answers to your questions at home. You can also order the beautiful twin flame necklace. It's a wonderful manifesting piece to either unite or reunite with that special person or to call in new love. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, check out all of the magic there. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image. Let's see, what are their channeled messages for you? What do they want you to know? We have the Seven of Cups. We have Judgment. And we have the Three of Wands. Okay. So your person wants you to know that they're going through a time in their life where they're very, very confused. Okay, there's been some major changes that have happened in their life, and some of them have not been for the better. Okay, so whatever these changes are, either they have had to, I'm getting the energy that they've either had to like get a new job or they've had to move out of their home and move somewhere else. There may be some sort of transitioning energy that has come into your person's life. It's like a particular life phase. And so it's like they're a little bit confused about what decisions to make to move their life forward at this time. And they may be a little bit embarrassed to tell you some of the details around that because either they have lost their job or maybe if they have a business that's not doing well. There's something here where they feel like they are a little bit insecure around sharing what their challenges or their struggles are because they don't want you to think less of them. Not that you would, group 2, think less of them, but there's definitely an energy here of them knowing that there are some decisions and choices that need to be made in order to move forward or to get out of some of these problems or struggles that they're going through. But it's putting them in a very emotionally insecure place because right now they're not quite sure what choices to make. Okay, they may have multiple options in front of them, right? Like they may have a certain number of possible jobs or possible living situations or things that are going to be life decisions for them. For some of you, I feel like this person may be coming out of a very bad breakup as well, or maybe they have been through a divorce in the recent past, and so they're trying to regroup. They're trying to find direction in their life again. They may have suffered some sort of financial loss, and they may be very like emotional or upset about losing money or losing reputation or not feeling like they are as successful as they used to be. Okay, so there's something here about your person feeling like they have been robbed of their success, robbed of something that they used to have, and now they're scrambling. There's a lot of options in front of them, but they don't know which of these options are going to help them to rebuild. Okay, so I feel like they very much want you to know that they love you very much, they care about you very much, but right now they don't feel like they have enough to offer you. They need a fresh start. They need a new direction in life, and they want you to be part of that, but they also may not be able to give you their full attention. They may not be able to give you a fully committed relationship because they have other things that need to get done, and these things may feel very like life or death to your person, right? Because they may involve their income, they may involve their reputation, they may involve even like where they live. So this person is looking at a lot of different life changes in their life, and definitely confused about how to make those decisions. And so they may also be, you know, a little bit vague with you. Like they may not tell you exactly what the issues are, because again, they feel a little bit defensive. They feel like, what if, you know, you feel like I'm not good enough? Like, but that's mostly a projection. You, group 2, don't feel that, but they feel not good enough, right? So I feel like they also want you to know that they need a new beginning, and they want a new beginning, and they want you to be part of this. So right now, I think they're definitely trying to reinvent themselves. I think your person is deeply trying to reinvent their life, either after a major life change, like a death in the family, a divorce, a bad breakup, or the death of a particular career or finances. Okay, so they are trying very hard to rebuild their life. And this may be, you know, something that they either want help with, or they want your attention or help with, or they're afraid to ask for it. Okay, so right now they also want you to know that they have a lot of things that they've maybe put into action, and they're waiting to see the results. So for those of you who your person may be someone who is between jobs right now, and they're feeling very uncertain, they're feeling very scared about where their next paycheck is going to come from. Maybe they are looking for a better place to live. They might be in between, like they're in that in-between energy. They're right now waiting for certain things to come through. Like, you know, they're waiting for a new, you know, contract or a new job or a new interview or something. And for those of you who they might be going through some sort of a divorce or like a breakup, they might be waiting for some sort of financial settlement. Something here is a waiting game. Okay, 3 of Wands. So they may not want you to know, like you may know that they are waiting for certain things, but maybe there are other things that you may not know about. But right now they want you to know, or maybe they're not able to tell you how deeply stressed they actually feel. Okay, there's something that is very deeply stressful to this person because they're waiting for something, and that wait feels very painful to them. And sometimes, I mean, that's how it is for everybody. I mean, it's very hard. Sometimes it's very excruciating to wait for certain things that you know need to come through for your future. Okay, so they want you to know that they are definitely struggling with that. See? So they also want you to know in their channeled messages that, you know, they know that there are opportunities behind this door. They're trying to open this door. of opportunity. And they feel like if some door of opportunity can open up for them and they can regain control of their life and they can be back on track again, then they will be able to offer you something real, right? Like they'll be able to give you the time, attention, and everything that you deserve. But right now, like they're just really, really sad. Okay. This is something I feel like your person has a lot of pride in themselves, as in, like they have a lot of self-respect. They don't want to show people how sad and defeated they feel. Maybe they don't want to show you how sad and defeated they feel. But right now, this is literally them sitting there. I'm getting a very sad energy from your person. Okay. There's a part of them that feels like a failure, even though they're not. They're going very hard on themselves at this time. And they definitely may be the kind of person who has a hard time asking for help. Like they want your embrace. They want you to hold them, to comfort them. But maybe they're afraid to show that vulnerability because then they'll just completely break down. So they're sitting there maybe going through some of these things on their own. Like you see this person, like they don't have anybody, right? There's nobody there to hold them or hug them or embrace them. They're just kind of there for themselves. So there's definitely a sadness that your person is going through because of some of these issues that have come. But see, wow, look at this, the second time we're getting the Judgment energy. Okay, so this gives me a lot of hope for your person. This is the positive energy that we were also, I think, waiting for to come through in this reading. At least I was waiting for it, because I was like, I hope this is not all, just your person really feeling sad. But I love this. I feel like they are very inspired, even through their sadness, to build a new life and to build that life with you. I think they very much desire a fresh new beginning. They're trying to reinvent themselves. See, I love this. Okay, so I think your person is definitely wanting you to know that they've definitely had beliefs about themselves that are old, and that maybe, I think they want you to know that they're coming to also realize that maybe their success, their new life with you, that Judgment energy, that reinvention lies in, getting rid of these old limiting beliefs that they have. Maybe it's because these beliefs about themselves are outdated, they're old. They've been holding this person back and confusing them. Wow, this reading is amazing. Wow, group 2. There's just incredible energies here of, my sadness, my unhappiness, my confusion, I'm going to use it to drive my change, right? We have so much energy here of change, of transformation, of getting past old limiting beliefs. This central energy of Judgment along with this new life is like this beautiful, inspired motivation to move forward, to do something different, to seize a new opportunity. I love this for your person. So now let's put their channeled messages into actual words. What would they say to you? And if you could take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, I would so appreciate it. You don't know how much it helps me and the channel. I appreciate your support. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. See, beautiful. So take these messages as they resonate for your situation. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Beautiful. Let's see, what else do they want you to know? What other messages does your person have for you, group 2? My emotions are like a roller coaster now. I don't know what I want, but I'm trying to find out. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. There's no excuse for my actions. I want to reconcile with you. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so let's see. What else? What other messages does your special person have for you, group 2? Okay, so this is a special message from the divine masculine energy to the divine feminine. Okay, so this person wants you to know, if this is a divine masculine that you're watching this reading for, they want you to know that their challenges have definitely made them feel less of a masculine, right? So this is where a lot of the insecurity comes from. Okay, if they're between jobs, or if their business has failed, or if they're going through a bad breakup or divorce, there's something here where they feel demasculated. Okay, whatever they've been going through is making them feel demasculated. And this is why they may be withdrawn in this sad energy at this time, because that's very hard for masculine energy, right? Masculine energy has that sense of like pride, like wanting to be self-sufficient, not wanting to ask for help, you know, which is not always a good thing, right? Well, wanting to handle their problems by themselves and wanting to show that they're really strong and powerful, right? A lot of that comes from that divine masculine energy. They also want you to know that, I feel two energies from this. One thing they want you to know is that they consider you to be family. Okay, they love you very, very much. They consider you to be family. And then also for those of you who this person is going through some sort of a, you know, like I said, some sort of a life transition. Either they have ended a relationship, a commitment, they may have children with an ex or somebody else. So they want you to know that they're trying very hard to also do what's right by their family. Okay, they're trying to resolve these issues and they want to do right by you and by their other family responsibilities. Wow. This is beautiful. This person wants to marry you. Okay, they want to move on with you. So, you know, even if marriage is not what you want, I feel like this energy is just about commitment. Okay, so whatever commitment looks like to you, this person wants that. Okay, and that is what they want to offer to you. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can go to livetarot.com/readings. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. These are great problem solvers for when you have urgent questions that need answers at home. You can also order the beautiful manifesting piece, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace. It is so wonderful for uniting or reuniting with that special person, or to call in new love. So make sure you go to livetarot.com to check out all the magic there. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 who chose this image. Let's see, what are their channeled messages for you? What does your person want to say to you? What do they wish for you to know? We have the moon. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay, beautiful energy here, group 3 coming through. I love it. So I feel like your person wants you to know that they have a lot of regrets, okay? So I do feel for many of you that there has been some sort of a break in this connection. It could be temporary. I feel like you guys have a lot of beautiful memories together. One of the things that your person wants you to know, a message they have for you, is that they have beautiful memories of you in their heart. Okay, they feel much more love and much more deeply for you than you may know, or they may have communicated to you, and that is something that they very much regret. They regret that they weren't able to vocalize, or able to communicate, speak their love, their emotions before something happened here that might have turned into a break or a separation. So they really feel very remorseful about that. Their heart is aching. Their heart is broken over this right now. You are in their heart, and they're going through a very emotional time. They feel very nostalgic, okay? They keep going over memories that they have with you in their mind. They keep thinking of these. They try to relive them. They try to re-experience them. I also feel that this person thinks of you as their soulmate, okay? They feel like you are their soulmate. You are their person. But something has happened here where maybe they had to turn their back on you or on this connection. And part of the reason why that might be, and I'm getting two energies from this. For some of you, I feel like this person turned their back on this connection because they were going through a very complicated emotional time in their life. They were a little bit too focused on the past rather than turning themselves towards the future. I feel like they have, if you look at these like octopus tentacles here, I feel like there may have been, you know, difficulties, challenges, you know. I also feel, I don't know, I'm getting an energy of like difficult people or toxic connections, toxic people in their life that are always there creeping up, okay, creeping up on them, watching them, trying to get their attention. Okay, so what they needed to do was turn their back on that, but instead they may have turned their back on you. And part of the reason why is also there's something there in their past. There's something there that keeps them in this moon's energy, which is some sort of veil of illusion they put over their eyes. And for some of you, I feel like that's where the third party situation comes in. It doesn't have to be romantic. I feel like this person may put the veil over their eyes about family. It could be family members that they feel very close to. It could be parents, siblings, grown children, you know, just people that they feel very obligated to. They feel like I have to take care of these people. It's my duty. It's my responsibility. So I feel like for some of you, some of these people in their life do not want them to move on with you. They have an interest in holding this person back for their own selfish reasons, right? So because of this loyalty that your person may have to these other people, they are looking towards the moon, as in they're looking more towards their past and putting the veil over their eyes, kind of self-deceiving because they're not able to move into the future. So I feel like your person also wants you to know in their challenged and channeled messages to you. I feel like they are very challenged. And in their channeled messages, they want you to know that they understand that they made this relationship very stormy. Okay. If you see the boat right there going through very stormy waters, like they regret making you feel like the relationship was unstable in some way. The relationship was always stormy. There was always storms going on in their life. There was always something wrong. And that has something to do with that second energy that I was feeling here, because one of the energies was that third party energy, but the other energy was also about them looking more towards their challenges instead of asking for support or help in order to handle them together with you. So I feel like they also want you to know that, yes, they're the ones who, through their attitude, their mindset, they made this relationship more stormy, more difficult. They could have, and I feel like this boat represents your connection, your relationship. It was always struggling on these stormy waters, and here they had the power to take that boat in their hands and nurture it and love it and keep it safe and keep it away from these stormy waters, right? From these really bad, really dangerous waters that can sink you, that can sink the ship of this connection. They had the power to take that ship in their hands, right? By fighting for this relationship, by giving it the attention that it deserved, by giving you the respect, the love, the commitment that you deserve. And so they're realizing now, maybe now that you might be gone from their life, you might not even be in their life anymore. At least for now, there might be some temporary, like you may have, withdrawn from this relationship because you weren't getting what you deserve. And so now they're really, really regretting it. They love you. You're their soulmate. They want to come back into your life. They know that they could have done so much more than what they actually did, and that it wasn't fair. Okay, what they did was not fair. See, hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. There you go. See, they also want you to know that when they have been struggling so much, that they should have asked for help and they should have given help. They feel like they did not offer you their hand when you needed it, and they did not ask for yours when they needed it. I feel like this person, they weren't there for you. Okay, I think they were distracted by this. They were not there for you when they should have been. And they did not let you in to their internal world somehow. Like they kept you kind of outside. They didn't let you into their inner circle. And that was very, very hurtful for you. So I feel like they also want you to know that they realize that they totally let you down. They totally let you down when you needed them. They weren't there. They were focused on their own issues or their own problems. And at the same time, they never even asked to join your hand, to like join hands with you and, deal with whatever issues you're both having together. Okay. They understand that they did not support you as a couple. Okay. Like they tried to do things on their own and they let you do things on your own. See? So I feel like this person also wants you to know that they made the mistake of almost separating out, like their home is different from yours. And when I say home, it's not just like a literal place. It's also a place of the heart. Like they somehow closed that home, that sense of home, that place that you would have in their heart that feels like home. For some reason, they slammed that door. And now they're regretting slamming that door. They did not make you feel at home. And I feel like for some of you, also the people around them, okay, the other third parties that are not romantic, like family, friends, like I said, kids from previous relationships or adult children or, siblings, whatever it is, none of them made you feel at home. And they also want to let you know that they understand that, like they're starting to see their family members' behavior or other people in your lives, like their behavior was wrong. Nobody made you feel like you were loved and cared for and accepted, and now they realize that. I also feel like they want to let you know that they want to create a home with you now. Like that they should have said, this person, you are my home, and I'm going to fight for you. They're realizing that they should have stood up for you to these other third parties. So see, here's the thing. I feel like this person, if there has been some issue here because of their family or their friends or their community, the reason why this person, it feels like they chose them over you or are choosing them right now over you and not giving you the respect and place that you deserve is because they are afraid of being orphaned. Like they are afraid of losing the attention, the presence, the respect, the admiration, the love of those people. This person is very emotionally dependent on those people. Okay, this is not somebody who is emotionally independent at this time. They rely on these other people. Okay, for their own self-worth, for their own value. They rely on these other people over relying on you. Not that they should rely on anybody, but you know what I mean, right? Like they just feel like if they lost the love and attention of these other people, even if they're toxic, they would feel orphaned. Okay, so they want you to know that that's where they were coming from, and that's something that they need to handle because there's something here that really was stressing them out. Okay, maybe there was conflict between you and other people in their life, right? Maybe you didn't get along with other people in their life who they think are important to them, and vice versa. So it created a lot of stress. Something here has created a lot of stress for this person, and they didn't know which way to turn. They didn't know which way to choose, and they didn't want to have to choose between you and them. Okay. So for others of you, I do feel like this third party could be romantic as well, because I feel like they may have decided to stay in their current home or their current situation. I feel like this also means, if they are in a bad relationship or living with somebody, whatever it is, like they may have chosen that current situation over you. They did not extend their hand to you to say, no, I choose you. I want to start a life with you. So I feel like for those of you who this is a third party romantic situation, yes, they were also afraid of what would happen. They were also afraid if they have kids, they're afraid if they leave that situation with that person, those kids will also feel orphaned. So for some of you, this person has made some choices based on their own energy of themselves as a parent. Okay, so there's just a lot of stress here. They didn't know what to do with that stress. So let's put their thoughts into words, their messages. What would they say to you? And if you could take a moment right now and hit that subscribe button, it's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it helps me and supports the channel. So thank you so much. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. And I feel like we see that here with the King of Cups and the Six of Cups energy. So just take these messages as they resonate for your situation. My heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. Yeah, so for some of you, that person may have been trying to move on because they may have thought that things just won't work out because of the family or the third party situation. But now it's like they're finding that they can't forget you. I don't deserve you. You're too good for me. I took you for granted and treated you badly. I'm sorry. I'm living the consequences of my bad choices. I lost you and now I'm desperate to get you back. Okay, so let's see what other messages, Spirit, what else does your person want you to know? What do they want to say to you? They didn't appreciate you until you were gone. Okay, now they deeply, deeply appreciate how much you tried, how much you loved them, how you gave it your best, and they did not appreciate you. They are right now really wondering what is going on with you. Okay, you might be a mystery to them right now. You may or may not have social media. Even if you do, you may not be active. You might be doing your own thing. They're incredibly intrigued and they're dying to know what is going on with you. Okay, they're like trying to find out. They feel like you are a mystery right now and they don't know what's up with you, and they're afraid that you have totally just, moved on and forgotten them as well. So they want to create some sort of space between the two of you to open up communication. Okay, this person is not done. They want to come back. They want to see if there's any kind of opportunity or space for them to reconcile with you, or to at least have a conversation about, what happened and what can be changed and how you guys can be together again. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can go to livetarot.com/readings. You can also order the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for when you have a lot of questions at home that you want answers to. You can also order one of my favorites, the beautiful Blessed Twin Flame necklace. It's a manifesting piece. It's going to help you unite or reunite with that special person or call in new love. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, check out all of the magic over there. And thank you so much. I will see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 4 that chose this image. Let's see. What are your person's channeled messages to you? What do they have to say? What do they want you to know? So we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is definitely coming across with a bit more of a stubborn and rigid energy, okay? So this person is definitely somebody who right now is kind of regretting that maybe they were a bit too opinionated in this connection. I feel like, okay, there's a old phrase that is coming to me from Spirit. I normally don't use this phrase, but Spirit is saying this person browbeat you. Okay, that if you've ever heard of that, maybe I've aged myself. It's called browbeating, and it's an old phrase used to say that they used to just like be a little critical, nitpicky, complaining, nitpicking like what you would say or what you do, kind of being a little bit on the annoying side, right? Like sometimes, people who have some of this more rigid energy, it's definitely more of an earthy energy. This person could be an earth sign. They don't have to be, but even then they just have a persona that is a bit too maybe detail oriented, so like they want things to happen in the way that they want. They're kind of into the details, and when it doesn't go down the way they want, they browbeat you, as in they're kind of like a little critical, like, oh, why'd you do this, or why'd you do that, I didn't like that, why can't you do it this way? So I feel like this person definitely has a bit of that more rigid, bit more like opinionated persona. And because of that, they're not the fastest moving energy. This is somebody who will weigh the pros and cons. They'll look at something in 50 different ways before they make a decision. They move slowly. Okay. So I feel like, and I don't mean to make them sound negative. It's not a negative thing. It's just who they are. But I feel like on the other side of that coin, their strengths are that they are very solid. Okay, this is somebody you can rely on. This is somebody you can depend on. They will always step up and do the right thing. I'm not getting an energy of this is like somebody who will be disloyal to you. I feel like once they have decided that you are their person, then they will be very, very loyal. They will be your rock. But it may take them some time to decide that, Two of Swords, because along with that kind of very earthy, practical energy, detail oriented, they also tend to come to decisions a little bit more slowly. Sometimes they don't see things as clearly as they could. If you see this person, how you look at that, like they have like leaves over their eyes, right? So I feel like sometimes they don't see the forest for the trees. I feel like that's also something you see right here. Sometimes they just look too closely at the details. They're not able to see the bigger picture, okay? See how this person can only see these leaves in front of them, but they can't see the bigger details of the fact that you have these two beautiful birds sitting here and you have the whole forest in all its glory all around, but they can't really see that. So I feel like they want you to know this. They want you to know that this is what they're truly like. And I'm sure you've already seen this group for, but I feel like the message that this person has for you is very much about I know I may not be the easiest person to deal with sometimes. I know I can be very, I'm also getting the energy of grumpy, opinionated, sometimes not able to see the bigger picture, not like the most fastest person, right? But I feel like they want you to know that this is who they are, but it doesn't mean that they're not crazy about you. It doesn't mean that they don't love you to death. It doesn't mean that they're not here for you. They just have a particular personality, and I feel like they want you to know that if you can kind of deal with their idiosyncrasies, because I do feel like they have some idiosyncrasies, they can be a little eccentric, they can be a little grumpy or difficult, but underneath that they want you to know that they do have a heart of gold and they will be your rock. They want to be your spouse. This is definitely spousal energy. If marriage is something that is important to you, I feel like it's important to this person as well. This is what they want. That's how they see themselves committed to you. That's how they see themselves being a responsible partner. They see themselves as a spouse. Okay. So they want you to know, yeah, I'm kind of like a slower moving person. I may not be the most exciting. I may not be the most romantic, but when I've decided that I am crazy about you and you are the one for me, I'm going to do everything in my power to be there for you. Okay, so that's interesting energy right here. Butterfly. Okay, a change for the better. So I feel like this person also wants you to know, group 4, that they know that they can be a little bit difficult, and that is why they are actually working to change some of those things about themselves. They do want to feel more like this butterfly, like it is possible for them to bloom a bit more, to like, you know, have a metamorphosis into being a bit more romantic. I mean, of course, like, you know, at this stage there are certain aspects of this person that are the same. I mean, it's hard to change your whole personality, but I feel like the other thing they want you to know is while they may still be this way, that's their foundation, they're definitely willing to become more easier, more flexible over time. Like, you know, they're trying to work on at least being just the best partner they can be. They're trying to work on, you know, changing for the better to make the relationship better. Like, they're willing to work on it. They're not making any promises of some like huge transformation, because, you know, their core personality is there just as everybody else's is, but they do want to leave room for improvement. They do want to be more open with you. They do also want to be more loving to you. They want to start less fights with you. They don't want to browbeat or criticize you, because I feel like another thing that they want to say to you in this channeled message is that they don't want to turn you off. They're afraid. Sometimes they're afraid that their personality might make you want to run, like, you know, like might turn you off in some way that you won't love them as much. So that's why they're trying to be more romantic. They're trying to be more pleasing. Look at this cleaning house. I feel like they're trying to clean up their energy. I also feel like the reason why this person may be a bit on the rigid side is also, I feel like maybe they have dealt with certain aspects of themselves that are a little more on the dangerous side. Like, I get the energy that this person has become kind of much more structured, disciplined, more of a slower. It's like because they have dealt with issues that came up in their life before they were this way. See, I'm not getting the energy that this person was like this from the beginning. I feel like maybe when they were younger, like when they were in their teens, or like, you know, when they were quite young, I think they were more spontaneous than this. I think they may have been a little bit more wild, and then they had to teach themselves to take control over that part of themselves, because I feel like for many of you, this person kind of felt that those times in their life when they were like very kind of wild and spontaneous and rebellious, like it didn't do good for them. Like it made them go down the wrong path. So now they're extremely careful. They're much more self-disciplined. They want to make sure that their path is the right one. Like they don't want to go down, you know, dark places. They don't want to go into toxic behaviors. That is why they're all really big about this cleaning house energy. Like they know that they've had some stuff to clean up. I think this person has definitely made some mistakes in the past that they regret. I think when they were younger, they may have done a lot of messed up things, like messed up their life, not other people's life, but like their own life. They may have played around with things that they shouldn't have. And so I think that they have cleaned their house. And what I mean by this is it's a metaphor. Like they've tried to clean up themselves on the inside, so that they can lead a more productive, better, and more successful life. Yeah, see? So I feel like this person, they also want you to know that, yeah, they used to be a different person. I think they used to be somebody who had a lot more problems, and they really got help. Okay, they got a leg up. They got nurtured and supported. They may have gotten some sort of help when they were young, whether it was like counseling, therapy, healing, rehab, something. They got help to become who they are right now. And so that is why they're very disciplined. That is why they're very regimented, because they don't want to slide down that slope of being reckless. I feel like they definitely were a little bit more reckless in the past. So they want you to know that, yeah, they've worked hard to be where they are right now, and they're not perfect. And yeah, they know that they can be difficult to deal with, but at least they're doing the right thing in their life. Like their intentions are right. Okay. They may not be the most exciting, person anymore, but their intentions to lead a good life are there. Oh, see, there you go. Surrender your addiction. See, I was getting the energy that this person has definitely had something in their past that has made them what they are right now. So, addiction doesn't have to be like a terrible, addiction to drugs, alcohol. It could be, but there's a spectrum, right? People have different types of addictions. It could be, well, like it says here, addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, right? So whatever their issue was, this person has definitely been working on that. They've been working on it to become more of a stable, responsible person. And that is why they're coming up also in this energy. They're very focused on that. So let's go ahead and put their channeled messages into words. What would they say to you? And if you could take just a second right now to hit that subscribe button, it's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it helps the channel. So thank you for your support. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. Okay. So take these, they're very specific. Take them as they resonate for your situation. Maybe there's been a separation here. Maybe this person just got too difficult and maybe you stepped away. But yeah, they want a new beginning. They know that you are the one. They don't want to be with anybody else. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. Oh, so beautiful. What else would they say? Life feels empty without you by my side. You were my everything and I pushed you away. My childhood was difficult and it still affects me. I was let down by the people I loved and trusted. Interesting. So this may be the reason why they had those addictions or some issues about kind of being wilder or something, right? Being more of a risk taker, having issues when they were young. And this may be the reason why. And this may be the reason why right now they want to lead like a very stable, straightforward kind of, maybe some people would say boring life. But you know what? It's all good if you're healthy. What else do they want you to know? Yeah, so they really want to receive this love and receive you into their life. Okay, they want this love, they want this connection. They want you. They're working hard. They want you to know. See, I feel like this goes back to that King of Pentacles energy. This person is very responsible right now. They want you to know that they're responsible. Again, it's like spousal energy. I want us to be spouses. I want us to have a life together. I want us to have a home together. I want us to have a real committed relationship in the world. So this person is probably doing well in their work because they're very focused on it. They think of themselves as somebody who is responsible and doing well in the world, because I think that's something they struggled with and something that they take pride in now. Yeah, see that they feel like this connection with you is a blessing in their life. Okay, they don't want to let it go. They don't want to let you go. They want to protect this relationship. They want to be in this, and they want it to be a blessed, protected love. Oh, that's so beautiful. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could go to livetarot.com/readings. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. These are great problem solvers to answer your most urgent questions at home. You can also order the beautiful manifesting piece, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace. It's so great for manifesting union, reunion, or new love. So make sure you go and check out all of the magic at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.